Let's begin seated in an easy, comfortable position. Hands on your knees or folded in your lap. Get long through the back and neck, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears as we take the time to connect to our breath. Place your right hand or full forearm down to the side bend to the right, left arm reaches up and over. Try to stay open through the chest as you get long through the left side of the body. Coming back up to seated and over to the other side. Left hand or full forearm down. Reach the right arm up and over as much as possible, staying open through the chest. And return to seated. Take your left hand to your right knee. Let's twist to the right as we gaze back over the shoulder, keeping the right hand close to the body to help us sit up taller. Over to the other side. And release to center. Make your way to a tabletop position, lining up your wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Exhale as you round out the back in cat pose. Inhale, dipping the belly in cow pose. Continue moving through cat-cow, flowing with your breath. Next, we're going to begin to rock the hips back and forth as we continue to warm up the body, finding movement through the knees and hips as we roll through the spine, coming to a cobra pose, stretching the front of the body and back. Try to keep your motion smooth here. Next, we're going to settle into an extended puppy pose, keeping those hips elevated and stacked above the knees, reaching the arms forward as we lower our chest to the mat. You can rest your forehead down, or if your mobility allows, resting on your chin as you gaze forward. And release, returning to a tabletop position, flat back. Extend your right arm out to the side, then needle it under the body, coming to rest on the right side of the head and shoulder. Taking your left hand overhead and gazing up if you can. Taking your time to return to table, extend your left arm out to the side, taking it under the body and coming to rest on the left side of the head and shoulder. Right hand overhead, we turn our gaze up. Returning to tabletop, curl your toes under and press to a downward facing dog, walking out the heels here if you like. Gazing towards our hands, slowly walk your way up to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment here to adjust as needed and deepen your breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to chair pose, hands to heart. Twisting to the right, step the left foot back to a lunge twist. Inhale, arms up to crescent lunge. And open up to warrior two, making sure that front knee is pointing directly over the toes and not turning in. Get long through the back and neck, chest lifted. Exhale to extended side angle, resting only lightly on that front leg. On your next inhale to reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg and make your way to triangle pose. Lower the top hand, folding over that front leg in pyramid pose. Bend the front knee as you rotate the back toes forward to a runner's lunge. Plant the left palm, twist to the right as you reach the right hand up. Release the twist, lower the back knee, top of the foot. Inhale, arms up in low lunge. On your next exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale to center, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands and shift the hips back, keeping them elevated as you straighten that front leg and fold over as much as you can in a half split pose. Releasing to low lunge, curl the back toes under, lift the knee, step the front foot back to plank, lower to your belly or chaturanga, to upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Walking to the front of your mat in a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment to adjust as needed. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to chair pose, hands to heart. Twist to the left. Step the right foot back to a lunge twist. Inhale, arms up in crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. To extended side angle. Reverse warrior. To triangle pose. Lower the top hand, folding over the front leg in pyramid pose. Bending the front knee to a runner's lunge, plant the right palm, twist to the left, raising the left hand up. Release the twist, lower the back knee, top of the foot. Raise the arms in low lunge. On your next exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands and shift the hips back to a half split. To low lunge, curl the back toes under, raise the knee, step it back to plank, lower through chaturanga, upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Raise the right leg to three-legged dog, then draw the right leg forward to a pigeon pose. Squaring off your hips to the mat, get long through the back and neck before folding over that front leg. Releasing pigeon, press back to downward facing dog. Raise the left leg to three-legged dog, then draw it forward to pigeon pose. Again, making sure to get long through the back and neck before folding over that front leg. Releasing pigeon, press back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet, placing your palms facing up beneath your feet in a gorilla pose. Toes pressing against the forearms, deepening the stretch in the wrists. Bending your knees here as much as you like. Releasing the hands, inhale to a half lift, flat back. And lower. Shimmy your feet as wide as your mat and lower the hips to a garland pose, taking hands to heart, arms pressing into the legs to widen the knees as your knees press back into your arms, engaging the muscles throughout the legs. Release to a seated position with both legs extended ahead of you in staff pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to a forward fold, bending through the knees as much as you like here. On an inhale, we release the fold, then draw our feet together in a bound angle position, holding onto our feet or our ankles, engaging through the legs to draw the knees down, staying long through the back and neck, keeping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Release the stretch to any comfortable seated position. Let's take a moment to deepen our breath to finish up.